First question given recently in Infosys. So mixed coding concept, this is in coding and decoding. The general process is like we have to compare. And these questions are gathered from students, that's why options are not mentioned. Don't think sir we want options, but this is just how they are asking. We have to understand what type of questions they are giving. That's what, okay, don't worry about the option. Whether you know the methodology, if option is given, how to opt that, right? So now here, if you just check it out in this one, first and yeah, you have to compare in general. If you compare all first three, there is one thing common is common, and what is the code common is TI. So is you can remove, TI is removed, right? Then if you compare first and second lines, what's the common? The right side, so ZO, right? Okay. Next, but don't think that first one first, second one second, not like that, because is third one in the sentence, right side TI is second one. Don't think first is for first one, second is second for, not like that. They shuffle, right? Next, if you compare second and third, deep is common, and in fact PA is the right side. And if you compare, yeah, what is left over, blue, yeah, 1 and 3, if you compare, blue will come. Blue is nothing but knee, so blue also out. I'm just removing the things which is already assigned. Blue completed, deep completed, here also deep assigned, D assigned, blue also assigned. Okay, and yeah, ocean, you can compare 2 and 4. Ocean will be decided. What is 2 and 4? Common, MI. So ocean is nothing but MI, right? Now, yeah, ocean also completed, MI completed. Now, under sky means it should be LADU, DALU also. It can be vice versa. I can't say sky is LA, and is DU, I don't know. But sky is either LA or DU, or and is nothing but either LA or DU. We don't have information. So, definitely in options, you need LA, DU. Water means knee already gone, PA already gone. Water means K. You need these three in the options. Those three words should be in the options, not in the same order. Order we cannot say. Order is not decided, but those three is required in the options. These are the questions gathered from students who are attended for the pooled campus drive in one of the region already completed. So they shared this question. So that's what we are discussing. You just focus on the model. In fact, if you see the entire paper in today's discussion, we can find a lot of questions in this model. Comparing things. Hope you understand how to approach the question. Right. Now let's see about the next one that's related to quant. What they given? M plus 1 by M is 1 by 8. You have to calculate M power 4 plus 1 by M power 4. Right. Now first what you can do, M square plus 1 by M square you can calculate. How, sir? Do squaring on both sides. 8 square is 64. Now here M square plus 1 by M square, like A square plus B square plus 2AB, in that A and B both will cancel here. M and 1 by M, it will become plus 2 equal to 64. Then what you will get is M square plus 1 by M square is nothing but 62. Now I think next one again, don't do squaring and waste time. You can understand we have to do squaring minus 2. If you want M power 4 plus 1 by M power 4, you got the idea. Previously, right side is A, 8 square minus 2 is the answer. Now here right side is 62. 62 square minus 2 should be your answer. 62 square minus 2 must be your answer. So your answer should be in the range of 4000. Okay, you have to see the options. Sometimes they are giving fill the blank. If it is fill the blank, you have to perform all the calculation. Answer should be 62 square minus 2. They are giving numeric type also, fill the blanks, multiple correct answers. MCQ, 3 different type of questions they are asking. You should be ready for all different type of models to approach. Whereas next question, if you observe, time and distance, speed of x and y is given, ratio. Okay, y traveled 400 kilometers in 5 hours. What is speed of x? What is the answer? Y traveled 400 kilometers in 5 hours. What is speed of y? Speed is distance by time. Speed of y is nothing but distance 400, timing 5, 80 kilometer per hour. You know, speed of x and speed of y are related in 9 and 10 ratio. This 10 related to 80. So 9 should be 72 into 8. The relationship here you can understand, you have to multiply by 8. This is also 9 into 8, 72 kilometer per hour. Speed of x is 72 kilometer per hour. And in I already mentioned, again I am mentioning that quant, maybe first section name is reasoning, second section name may be technical, but in both the sections they are asking quant and reasoning. Even title reasoning they are asking quant also. Now let's see about this one, blood relation. How is you related to Z or how is Z related to you? They ask question like that. Blood relation very important. I is wife of U is father of E is sister of L is father of Z, T is daughter of I. What is the relation between U and Z? I is wife of U is father of E is sister of L is father of Z, T is daughter of I. So already E is also daughter, T also daughter. Fine. How is, what is the relation between U and Z? Fine. So U is grandfather of Z. If Z is grandchild, but we cannot say grandson or granddaughter because Z gender is unknown. U is grandfather of Z. That can be concluded. U is grandfather of Z, we can say. Relation between U and Z. Right, so let's see about next one. This is ranking concept. So as per ranking concept, let me know if you how to calculate the total if you know the position of left side and right side for you. You are so and so from left side, you are so and so from right side. Then how can you calculate total? Left side plus right side minus 1 is total. Or you are so and so from top, so and so from bottom. Then how can you decide total? Top side position plus bottom minus 1. Right. This question they bit given some confusion in first line, but here its question is regarding, is total given in the question? Is total given? Yes. And what they are asking? Harsh from top. In question Harsh from last is already given. So actually Shalu is top 19 is unnecessary in the question. That's only to create confusion because we know what is the total. We know Harsh rank from the last. What is from the top? Means from first. Okay, so Harsh is 7 plus from top minus 1 must be equal to 40. So from top it should be 34. Answer is 34. They can ask you numeric type question. You can consider this as a numeric. 34 is the answer. Harsh is 7th from last. From the top it should be 34. 7 plus 34 minus 1 is 40 total. Shalu is given unnecessarily in the question. Clear with this? Next, probability related question. Probability. Tickets numbered from 1 to 20 are mixed up and a ticket is drawn at random. How many taken? 2 tickets. How many they are withdrawing? Is it 2 tickets or 3? How many tickets they are taking out? 1 ticket. Out of total? 20. So probability favorable out of total. Total is 20. Okay, among 20, 1 ticket they are drawing. Now what is the favorable here? Condition is it should be a multiple of 3 or 5. Okay, a lot of people will handle this question like n of A union B, n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B likewise. or else we can write the list directly. 1 to 20 if we keep going. First one 3, then 5 is favorable for you, 6, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20. So how many are favorable here is 9. So option is 9 by 20. Why 9, sir? So that's what it should be divided by 3 or divided by 5. What are the list I written from 1 to 20? It's divided by 3 or 5. One among that it must and should be divided. It's like n of a and b, n of a plus n of b minus n of a intersection b. The other side of the coin, how can you handle this question is, out of 1 to 20, how many are divided by 3? 6. Divided by 3 is 6. Divided by 5 is 4. 6 plus 4, 10. But then divided by 3 and 5. 3 and 5 means 15. Divided by 15, one number is it, that should be removed. Even the other side, n of a plus n of b minus n of a intersection b, if you do, we have to go for 6 plus 4 minus 1 you should do. Why that minus 1 is 15 is counted in divided by 3. 15 will be counted in divided by 5 both. But we should count only one time. We should not count both the times. So you can do like n of a plus n of b minus n of a intersection b, or you can directly attack like this. Write the list as it is only from 1 to 20. This 1 to 200 I recommend only with n of a and b. It is 1 to 200 out up to 200. 200 divided by 3. 66 numbers are divided by 3. Then 200 divided by 5. 40 are divided by 5. 66 plus 40 minus how many are divided by 15? Means divided by 3 and divided by 5. That should be removed. So that's approach I'll recommend where it is 1 to 200. As is 1 to 20, written the list directly. Next, data sufficiency. Question is n and s are siblings and grandchild of a statement 1. Statement 2, m is a's daughter-in-law. So which statement is required to answer this question? How are s and m related? How are s and m related? To decide this, which statements is required? Is it one alone? Is it two alone? Both together not sufficient. Yeah, first of all, alone not possible because relation is between s and m. In statement 1 only s is there. In statement 2 m is there. Combined not available in one statement. So statement 1 alone not possible. Statement 2 alone not possible. Now we have to go for together. Together may be or may not be. We'll draw the diagram then decide. Both informations if we take, n and s are siblings and are grandchild of a. Okay, n and s are siblings. They are grandchild of a. Okay, and they mention m is a's daughter-in-law. Okay, a is having some son wife is m. Okay, fine. Now how m and s and m are related? Now can you say both statements together sufficient? Both statements together not sufficient? Which one we have to do? Not sufficient because s gender we don't know. M is mother of s. Okay. If question is how is m related to s, then both statements put together sufficient is your answer. Try to understand. If question is like exactly how is m related to s. If they stop that, m gender I know, m is mother of s I can say. But here question, how s and m are? Like you have to decide how s is related to m, how m is related to s both. S related to m related to s I know, m is mother of s. S is child of m, okay, but son or daughter, which one? S is child of m, but whether it is son or daughter? Do we know the gender? Don't know. So we have to go for put together not sufficient. Put together not sufficient. If question is like how is m related to s, then fine, but how is s related to m not there? Here they are asking both indirectly. S and m related means both the sides we have to give the information. So put together not sufficient is what you can go. Put together not sufficient. Or else if suppose, sir, if suppose, sir, while I am taking some exam, option is not there, then at least you can, maybe they are asking like how is s related to m or how is only one thing, then you go for if suppose if this option is not available. put together not sufficient, additional data required is not available, then as per the benefit of the case, we may consider, they may think that S is child of M, relation is decided like, then you can go for put together sufficient. Until unless this option is not available. Put together not sufficient is there, go with that. No, sir, that option is not there, then go for put together sufficient. Next priority, first priority for this. Next, your statements are given. You have to decide the conclusion is correct or not. Here 3 statements and 4 conclusions. Statements and conclusions. You may solve the questions like A greater than B, B less than C, like that. Instead of that, they given names here. It's pretty much similar to that A, B, C, D, P, Q, or P greater than Q, Q equal to R less than S. Inequalities concept. Now let's see the conclusion one. Conclusion one. What they're asking, F is greater than X. In statement, first statement, X is greater than E. In second statement, E greater than F, then F less than Q. Now here, clearly, X is greater than F is correct, or F less than X is correct. This is only correct. But what is the first conclusion? F greater than X, that is wrong. Then which one correct? Fourth one correct. Fourth one available in which option? Option C is none is wrong, none is correct. Out. B no. Option A. I'm not solving the remaining conclusions with fourth one. Okay, sir, I want to check about third one. Yeah, what is this? L greater than Z. What is reverse? When L is greater than Z, reverse is Z less than L. That is there in third conclusion. Yeah, this is how can you read this is X is taller than E, E is taller than F. Then definitely X is taller than F only, or F is shorter than X. I have to consider, but not F taller than X. F is shorter than X is what we should consider. So we can say both 3 and 4 follow. Next, this is inequalities related question. And just moving a bit fast to make sure cover more examples which are asked very recently. Now what about this coding and decoding? Happy is coded as BKKZS, BOY, BLQ. Glad B coded as what? Happy is coded as BKKZS, joy is BLQ. So anyone got the answer? Yes. Option E. E is correct. Happy is given as BKKZ. Yes. This is clue opposite page. Opposite page. Sum of that is equal to 27. Those two values. We maybe if you go for our regular classes, we discussed Kings 11 Punjab, Punjab Kings. Okay, BY by okay highest score or Harbhajan Singh Hyderabad Secunderabad. We know this is aged Azaruddin. We remember some pains. Sum of that is equal to 27. These are pains. For glad, okay, for G it should be T. David Warner DW or wide LO Ola OLX aged Ajar. It should be back to front. So it should be WZOT E. Sum of that should be equal to 27. The value summation must be 27. That is called opposite page. We're not trying to recall that topic again discussion, coding and decoding topic discussion, no. This is like specific training where we are just giving the approach how to answer the question. You should already have aware of the topic, how to handle the questions and all. But just recalling the things. Now see this question regarding conclusions. Two statements are given and they are giving a conclusion. You have to select one among this conclusion. What's the statement? Non-veg burgers contains cholesterol. High level of cholesterol can lead to heart diseases. Okay, so now conclusion which is correct, you tell me. If it is multiple conclusions also, let us know. First one, is it true? Eating a small bite of non-veg can lead to heart disease. They said non-veg contains cholesterol, that burgers. High level of cholesterol will leads to, but small is not leading to that. So this is not correct conclusion. Second one, non-veg burgers is the only source of cholesterol. No, that's not mentioned. It is having cholesterol, that's not the only way, right? Only source. Next, fourth one, non-veg burgers only contains cholesterol. Fourth one, only contains cholesterol. No. What about third one? Eating regularly will leads to, yes. So is it 1 and 2, 3? So which is the correct one? Option C. Maybe sometimes 2 may be correct. 2 and 3 like that we have to see the option. So this is statements and conclusion where they given some statements, they given some conclusions. We have to find which is correct. See statements and conclusions, 3 models. One is just now we completed x greater than y greater than, that is inequality, statements and conclusions only. This is one model what we are discussing now. There is one more model, statements and conclusion, which is called syllogism concept. All pens are pencils, some red or blue. These 3 are statements and conclusions, but 3 different models. Now, blood relation, pointing to a person in the photograph, a girl. They can say directly Ema says. Ema means you may have a doubt whether it is male or female. They clearly mention a girl named Ema says, she is the mother of my father's sister. In blood relation, this is the third model. Okay, yeah. How to handle this type of question is after the word is, as, was, we have to read from back to front. Here, my means whom? My means Ema. So, Ema, father, Ema is a girl, father, sister, mother. She is the mother of, so she in the sense the person in the photograph. So, this person is nothing but Ema, father. We have to read from back to front. Ema, father, sister, mother is that person. So this person is grandmother. Person is grandmother for Ema. Ema is granddaughter for person in the photograph. That person who is in the photograph, that person is grandmother to Ema. Ema is granddaughter to person. Sometimes they'll give both options, grandmother, granddaughter. You have to aware of from where to where. Link is from Ema to person or person to Ema, what they are asking. In this question, Ema related. Ema is below, so granddaughter. Now, what about this one? Raj's daughter is my sister. How is Nisha related to Raj? Raj daughter is my, means here Nisha. Nisha sister. So, how is Nisha related to Raj? As per the options, we can go for daughter. Actually, Nisha gender not given. Gender, okay, to be precise, okay, when they mention she, her, then only female. Else with names we should not decide. But as per the options, as there is no option called either or daughter or son, we have to go for with the name. Okay, Nisha will be considered as a female. We can go for daughter as the answer. As per the options, we are moving. Next, seating arrangements. That to this question, choose two options. Two correct answers are there. Which are the following statements are true? R, AR is given means multiple are true. This question is having multiple responses. So, yes, all this. Six people are sitting around a circular table facing the center. L is thought to the right of J. M and K are immediate neighbors of J. N is to the immediate left of M. Which of the following statements are true? So when you have six people, if they say third right or third left means they are opposite only. When you have six people, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, means third right or third left when they mention, it's opposite. They mention that L and J are opposite. As per the question, L and J are opposite. L and J are opposite. Okay, M and K are immediate neighbors of J. N is immediate left of M. N immediate left of M. So M here, K here, K and M are, sir, why can't you take M left side, K right side? You may have a question, but if I take M left side, M immediate left must will become J, but they said N is immediate left of M. So they said M and K are neighbors of J. Why you taken Km? Why can't you take Mk? If I take Mk, M immediate left, J will come. But as per the question, M immediate left should be N. To satisfy that, N will be here, and yeah, this should be O. Right. Now we'll go for the statements. Statement 1. K sits third to the right of N. Third right, third left means opposite. Is K and N opposite? Yes, K and N are opposite. First option A correct. Then O sits second to the right of J. J second right O correct. B correct. Then J and N sits adjacent to each other. No, out. Then O sits immediate right of L. O and L. Immediate right of L is N. Immediate right of L is N, not O. So wrong. So A and B are correct. Two answers A and B. Right. They'll give square box for these type of questions. Square box will be given. Square box. Next, very easy question regarding simplification. Calculator not allowed. Okay, that's one more. We have to be careful. So square root of 1462 plus 23 minus 216 plus 100. So this is square root of what? If you see positive terms all if you gather, okay, it's 1585 minus 216. If it is minus 200, 1385. When you remove 16 from that, 1369. Right? Now listen, 34 and 39 is eliminated because 39 square, 9 square ending with 1. But here 1369 ending with 9. Okay, it will be 33 or 37. Which one we have to decide? 35 square is 1225. So this is 1369. More than that means it should be 37 only. Ending with 9 means it will be 33 or 37. 33 square, in fact, 1089. 33 is wrong. 33 square is 1089. Ending with 9, 33 or 37 only possible. Then 33 square is 1089. We can go for 37. Now, what about this question? Excellent question you solved. You may be done with a lot of puzzles questions. But see this one. Puzzles, lot of questions will come. Lot of logics will come. We have to keep updating. This is in column wise, they may give in row wise next time, this numbers, logics and all. But see this, okay, it will take a lot of time, but still we'll think. Answer will not come. That's what the problem with this. Anyone done? No. What is 5 into 6 into 4? What is 12 into 10 into 1? Now answer you get 10. Product is constant. Typical logic, I too agree, but fine, that's what. There is some new point, learn. That's it. Maybe next time they'll give row wise product is same. Sometimes summation is same. There are some questions where sum is prime number. First row sum is 11, next row sum is 30, next row sum is 17. Prime number summation. So there are a lot of logics. Now seating arrangements. 7 fronts, circular table, all are facing center. Option D. Okay. We'll see. So 7 people, only R is between Q and S. And see, we maybe long back we discussed like in seating arrangements. First, we have to decide which statement is which person is more in discussion, so that we can arrange that person first. Remaining can be connected easily. The person who is in more discussion, if we connect that person first, then things will be a bit simplified. Yeah. Now here R Q I think is more in discussion here and there. V is sitting third to the right of Q. Okay, V where somewhere is, let's say Q is here. V is sitting third to the right of Q. First right, second right, third right. V is here. Then V is third to the left of U. U first left, second left, third left. U must be here. Then they said only T is between P and V. Only T is between P and V. So T will be here. Only T is between P and V. Yeah. T, P, V. Fine. Then what else pending? And question is regarding who is immediate neighbors of R. Who is sitting immediate right of R. Okay. And one more, only R is sitting between Q and S. Wait. Then okay. Whether I taken 7 slots? Yes, 7 slots taken. 1 minute. So first one, only R is sitting between R and S. T is sitting between P and V. Okay, V is sitting third to the right of Q. Q first right, second right, third right. Okay, this is fixed. Q, V should be here. And they said V start to the left of U. U first left, second left, third left. So U must be here. First left, second left, third left. Okay. Now problem contradict in the question. Only R is sitting between Q and S. R here, S here. Okay. Then only T is between P and V. Agreed. Now question is regarding who is immediate right of R, nothing but S. Agreed. So that's what the entire arrangement. Immediate right of R is nothing but S. Next, this model one question we discussed here directly they given Z, R, Y, all this. So you see this question. Which conclusions are true? Check regarding P and S. P and Q both are equal. Like in place of Q, I can put P. Now, is there any possibility P greater than S? Is it definitely? Conclusion is definitely true. Here, no chance. P less than S is correct. P greater than S is wrong. First one wrong. Next conclusion between Z and Q. P and Q both are equal. Z greater than R. R is greater than or equal to Y. Y greater than Q. In place of P, I can put Q as both are equal. Now, Z greater than Q is correct. We have a shortcut common symbol. From here to here, common symbol is less than. P less than S is true. From here to here, common symbol is greater. Z greater than Q is true. But here, Z less than Q, wrong. Neither one, not two. Both false means neither one, not two. We have to opt. This type of questions they are giving in TCS also actually. Not only Infosys, TCS also generally they will mention this type of question. You have two pairs, understand the logic, check which of the options are in similar to that. So what's the logic? First three letters, next three letters are swapping. So WOC, here YOB, swapping, right? So flower, you can see OLF, REW. Divided into two groups. First three swapping, next three swapping happen. Sometimes what they'll do for first three plus one, next three minus one. Maybe any logic. This is one such question. Now, yeah, which is most beneficial to the customer? Which scheme? Which scheme is most beneficial to the customer? Scheme 1, scheme 2, scheme 3. What is scheme 1? Buy 5, get 3 free. So you are getting total 8, out of that 3 is free. 3 out of 8 is the discount if you convert into percentage, which is 37.5% discount. 37.5% discount. Whereas next one, you are getting 6 free, but total is 11 you got. You purchased 5, you got 6 discount, 6 free. So total 7, 11. You got 11, out of 11, 6 are free. Discount is the 6 out of 11, so which will be 55% approximately. But here this is 10 and 5, not 15 in fact, it's less than that. Okay, don't say 10, successive discounts clearly they said. For 100, 10% discount means it become 90. For 90, 5% discount should be given. For 90, 10% is 9, 5% is 4.5. It will become 85.5. Means 14.5% discount, third one. Which discount is benefit for the customer? Scheme 2. Okay, so you have to go for scheme 2. Scheme 2 is having more discount. Which is more benefit to shopkeeper means scheme 3. Right. Now, some people will get confused, sir. Buy 5, get 3, buy 5, get 6 free. Okay. But sometimes if that word free is removed, then meaning is different. Let's say If they mention buy 3, get 4, then what is the discount, you know? Yeah, you got 1 free out of 4, 25% discount. There they mentioned 4 free. If free is not mentioned, okay, you are buying 3, you are getting 4 means you are getting only 1 extra. There is a difference between this statement and before one. In before one, what they given? Buy 5, get 3 free. Buy 5, get 6 free. 6 you are getting free, clearly mentioned. If that free is removed, then meaning is different. Right, so that's what you just aware of those. And now this question, basic calculation, see how fast you can able to solve this. Total 892 pages, divided into 2 parts. Second part is 52 less than the first part. Then how many pages are there in the second part? Is 472 is absolutely wrong. Answer is 420. If it is, yeah, they said second one is less, no? Right, see, yeah, many people are trying some equations, but my approach will be different. Listen, the difference between first one and second one is 52, right? Second one is less than or more than something 52, right? Remove 52 from 892. What will be remaining? 8. This should be equally among them. 420, 420 equal, right? So second one is 52 less, means first one is 52 more, add 52 here. So first one 472, second one 420. Both are available in the options, in fact, 420, 472. First I removed 52, which is more or less. If I remove that, then both are equal. Let's say I'm 2 kgs more than you. Remove the 2 kg, then both are equal. So that's what we're, from the total, we remove that 52, which is more or less. Then divide equally. Then add that more or less to the other part. That will decide the answer. Yeah, I do agree. Your equation is also basic equation only. I'm telling you, without pen and paper, how can you people do the approach? Now, what about this one? Fuel is 50, G is 44, fare is what? This answer. 36 is correct. Yeah, do forward coding. Plus 6 is what they did extra. Plus 6 is added. You can check that. Plus 6 we need to do. We know F value 6, U value 21, E value 5, L value 12. Adding all this, we have 27, 32, you got 44, but this is 50. This one also 10 plus 5 plus 5, which is 20, 20 plus 18, which is 38. They given 44 plus 6. Now fair, 6 plus 1 plus 18 plus 5 plus 6 extra we need to add. Right, so 36 is your answer. 6 extra added. Forward logic plus 6 is what important here. Sometimes reverse logic also happen. Now what about this question? Taste is called as SDRWD. Teach is what? So here logic is -1 plus 3 -1 plus 3 -1. So if you do that, yes, H, Z plus 3 means we'll get again F, and this should be G. Plus -1 plus 3 -1 plus 3 alternate doing. Okay. Coding and decoding. Recent question. Yeah, fill in the blank. This one. Simple interest is given. You have to calculate the principal. I equal to P into T into R divided by 100. Cancel. You can find it's 13,300. Principal you need to calculate. If you do the task here, you can find it at the end 13,300. Simple interest is given. Principal amount you need to calculate. R is given, timing is given. So this type of easy questions, yes, they are asking these type of easy questions also in Infosys. Because these questions are one question, 1 mark weightage only. But when you go for puzzles, it's more weightage. Okay. So that's why it depends on weightage, the difficult level also you can check. Now this question series, so what's the logic? Divide by 2 plus 8. I take 2 pairs divided by 2 divide by 2. This should be 228. Divide by 2 divide by 2. 228 divide by 2 only 114. Or internally divide by 2 plus 8 divide by 2 plus 8. This is also same logic into 2 likewise. Options are wrong, ignore, but here the logic is, you can see into 2 double double double. Your terms are double. Okay, so into 2 they are doing. Here this is 13. Wait. I have 1 minute. Question is actually here it should be 39. This is actually question. Yeah. You can see yes, this is double, this is double, this is double. Previous question divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, here double, 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 okay. But now 30 and 27 is -7. 46 and 39 also. 78 minus 7 is 71. Double then -7, double then -7 like this. Now what about this one? Sum of the cubes of first n consecutive natural numbers is 2025. What is that n? Cubes. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cubes, so on up to something should be equal to 2025. I think you can directly answer the question without doing calculations also. Like you maybe don't worry about formulas. Sum of n natural numbers n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of squares of natural numbers, sum of cubes of natural numbers. We have some formula. Hence, without formula, I'm telling, sir, I have some formula like this. Remember, fine. This is sum of first n consecutive cubes of n consecutive natural numbers, or we can also write this as n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. This is very easy actually because you people know sum of n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. Cubes is whole square for that. That's easy. But I am very simple. No need of this formula. You just go for the options. You just go for the options. 11 and 13 directly eliminated. 11 and 13 directly eliminated. Why, sir? If it is up to 11 cube before what is there? 10 cube. 10 cube itself 1000, right? 11 cube is 1331. Those two adding itself 2331 k. But sum of all 1 cube to n cube should be how much? 2000. Your target 2025 only. If I go for 10 cube plus 11 cube, 1 cube, 2 cube, so on up to 10 cube plus 11 cube, only 2 terms if I take, that itself is giving 2000 plus 2000 plus. It's 9. If you take 10 cube, 9 cube, 8 cube itself, it will cross 2000. 8 cube, 9 cube, 10 cube. Just if you go up to this 3 terms, I'm not asking 1 cube to 10 cube also. If you go for this 8 cube is 512, this is 729, this is 1000. Adding how much this is? 1000, 1007, 2000 cross and no? Right? So it's not up to 10 cube also. Okay, no need of formulas. In fact, you can directly attack. If you want formula, this is the formula. Next, train crossing a pole. Train crossing a tunnel. What is the length of the train? Train crossing a pole in 12 seconds. And a 780-meter long tunnel in 72 seconds. What is the length of the train? Right? See, my simple logic from first case to second case. First one is train crossing pole. Second case is train crossing tunnel. Okay, fine. Now, what is the extra timing taken here? 60 seconds. Extra distance travel 780 meters. See, pole length is negligible. Train crossing pole, train crossing tunnel. The difference is nothing but length of the tunnel only. 780 meters. So, what is speed of the train? That 780 meters it is covering in 60 seconds means 13 meters per second is the train speed. 13 meters per second is the train speed. So I can give you a lot of equations. You solve this. That's one side. But this is very simple. When train crossing a pole, distance is length of the train. When train crossing a tunnel, distance is length of the train plus here length of the train only will come when train is crossing pole. But when train is crossing a tunnel, okay, first we should cross the tunnel, then train should cross. So train distance should be length of the train plus length of tunnel, which is 780 meters. So your difference between distance is 780, timing is 60, that 780 meters traveled in 60 seconds. So speed of the train is 13 meters per second. Now, what about length of the train, sir? Distance is speed into, when I'm taking first case, train is crossing the pole, distance is speed into time, distance is nothing but length of the train. When train crossing the pole, distance is length of the train, speed is nothing but 13, timing is first case, train crossing pole, what's the timing given? 12, that will give the answer 156. 156 meters is the length of the train. Train crossing a pole, train crossing a tree, train crossing a man standing or man running. All these cases, distance is equal to length of the train only. Because that man length or pole length or train length is negligible compared to train length. So that's why distance should be length of the train. So here to here, what's the extra distance? Here to here, what's the extra timing? Mapping speed of the train will be obtained. So here length of the train, so answer 156 meters. Time and distance concept. (64) n square n cube. So certain questions are a bit easy like this. Now what about this one? Let me see that sharp brain. So 2, 4, 49, 3, 6, 36, 364, 2, 8, 64 question mark. Wantedly, I read it instead of 364 as given a logic 36 and 4 I read. That's the logic in fact. Wantedly I read. Yes, what is 2 square? 4. 3 square? 6 square? Here, nothing given, it should be 0. Like in fact, if it is 0 also, they should add 0 to that right side. Not given, but we may consider it is 0. Or else what else? No other option, right? So you just see. Or else they have to mention here 640. 640. Okay, let it be. So answer must be 0, 0 square right side added like this you can consider. This model we discussed, yeah, this question. Fighter is coded as GJHHVGT. So what's the logic? Plus 1. Yeah, see this question. Okay, previous question, why I skipped this, it's routine logic, but this one, if you see, middle one as it is. Middle one as it is. First group plus 1. Next group plus 2. Middle one as it is. First group plus 1. Next group plus 2. You check that in cartoon also. T as it is. First one is plus 1. Next group after T will be plus 2. Now, if that is the case, option A. In fact, first group itself, the only thing satisfied is this. Middle one M. In fact, middle one M also only one option available. In that crimson, M is middle. M as it is maintained only in option A. Middle letter same. No logic applied for that. So there are a lot of questions. You people are aware of coding and decoding, how to do. We're just recalling those. Now this one, gender is coded as QDCOFH. Minus 1 from reverse. Is it so? Then why G become H? First half, yeah, that's what. Again, problem is they divide into half. For this one, minus 1, they swapped it here. For this one, plus 1, and they swapped it here. Two groups divided, minus 1 for the last group. Okay, plus 1 for the first group, but put in last. That's again, see, different type of questions. So QD, which is better option among all? Might be some mistakes here and there, but let me know what's the option you people select. So I think not suitable options available, right? But among the one which is best, we can say QD, C it required. Yes or no? QDC, and it should be OFH. As per this question, it should be like that. Don't worry about, sorry. Yeah, in fact, that's given in the options. Now, so in the question itself, for temper, R minus 1 Q D. Okay, so with Q and D only, one option, option C, fine. Okay. This is gender as per the question asked is. Temper is this. Now, see the fourth one. I think it's easy for you. Options not given wantedly. Yes. Divided into half, two groups and swapping. So it should be UQSHSA. Now what about this one? Senorita 64, Moon 16 running. 49. Number of letters square. Moon is having 4 letters. Senorita 8 letters. No forward coding, nothing, adding nothing. It's number of letters square. Yeah, these you people can handle. Okay, let's see next. This one, song is one thing, movie is what? Song 110, movie is coded as what? Always try with forward coding, then only go for reverse coding. First to try forward code, then only reverse code. Sum of values, then what's the answer? 128. 128 is correct. If you go for song, 19, 15, 14, and 7, adding 55, they double. Logic is into 2. For movie also, if you just try to double, we can identify that 64 is what we will get. Double is 128. What about 8th one? 8th one. Option C. Why? Okay. Write the numbers first, then you may got better logic. Write all the numbers related to letters. Write numbers related to that letters. Prime numbers, prime numbers logic. Option A is the answer. Prime numbers, all are prime numbers in remaining all. This is 3, 5, 7, here, 5, 7, here, all are prime numbers. What about the problem here? 2 prime number, 3 prime number, 5, okay, but problem with 9. 9 is not prime. Or you can claim all are odd numbers in remaining. Remaining all have odd numbers. Odd one out means different one. One different out of all. Now I think this is easy for you. What's the answer? W23. Prime numbers again. Prime numbers later, letter. The same question given in gate exam also long back. Now what about this one? Series. Number, don't worry, all options have 5 in middle. That's waste of time. I think last letter will decide the answer. See, this is how you can save time in exam. Last letter is different in every option. Work on the last letter. C is 3, G is 7, 12, 18. 3 gap, 4 gap, 5 gap, 6. Then it should be 7 means 25. 25 means Y letter required. Y is there only in option D. Y is required. Y is there only in option D. Next is the 11th one. What's the answer for this 11? First plus last equal to is 12, but middle one is 15. Is any logic? An advantage now is like you can move from one question to other question recently, but couple of years before in Infosys, this question attempt, then only next question likewise. But at least now when you're stuck somewhere, you have a flexibility now to move from one section to other section or one question to other question. When you are not finding the logic at the time, don't waste your time and don't be panic in main exam also. Skip it and go for next. At the end, okay, because each question is same weightage when this is in first two sections, 1 mark for every question. So why to stuck and waste the time for one question? You can later come and attempt those if we are stuck somewhere in main exam I am talking about, not here in exam. Any logic, kindly work on it meanwhile. What about this one, 12th one? So in these type of questions, substitution coding, we have to see the last line. What is the color of clear sky? Clear sky color is blue. In question, blue is called. So we have to go for orange. Don't again say orange is called red. Don't extend that. If that is the case, then every question last word is the answer. No logic then. So we have to read last line. Okay, what is the color of clear sky? Blue. In question, blue is called orange. So we have to go for orange. That's it. Don't extend that. Now what about this one? I am not saying love is blind. I am blind. It's given in question. Don't scold me for that. It is statement given in exam. No personal take. Yeah, you. So D. Okay, okay, fine. So if you compare first and second, it's very simple. This do is out. Then if you compare U is in the first line, so you compare first and last. Then we can see HG is out. Then we can find U is nothing but TN. So option A. First question we started with same model. There are many questions in this fashion. Now see this again. Question is data sufficiency, but they're asking same content. Go friends code you want. You want to know the codes for Go friend. Go friends. Is it one alone sufficient to answer? Two alone, three alone, or two and three, one and three? That's the options. Two and three, all required. One alone, one and two. And for your kind information, listen. Sometimes options are badly required. There is no option given here. All statements put together not sufficient is not mentioned. I have only four options. First option, 2 and 3 sufficient to answer. B is all statements required to answer. 1 alone, 1 and 2 alone, like that. There is no statement like put together not sufficient is not mentioned anywhere. So that kindly note, because options is also matter. I want code for Go friends. Okay, first what we can do, if we compare 2 and 3, what is common in 2 and 3? 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Go. 1 and 3, 1 and 2, friends. So, or when you go for 1, 2 is given, friends is fine. If you have 2 and 3, I can find go. Then we can say what is go friends. But order of that combination, to be precise, exactly to say, they ask what is the code for go friends, we cannot say. Order. Position we don't know. Okay, we say that from these two, what is common in both of this is OS. So go is nothing but OS. From these two, friends is common. Friends is nothing but J, K. Okay. But now the question is, if they ask separately, what is the code for go, comma friends? Go separate, friends separate, we know. But combined, which word should be written first, we don't know actually. To be precise, this question should be all statements put together not sufficient. But we don't have that option. Okay, we have to consider the question is like, okay, go they are asking separately. Friends they are asking separately. We understand go is obtained by taking 2 and 3. Friends is obtained by taking 1 and 2. We are able to answer go friends. So, but answer should be, we have only these four options. Then which one is best suitable? All statements are required to answer. Now again, no, but answer will be a different one. Let's see what's your answer. Is it one alone, two alone, each statement alone, put together sufficient, put together not sufficient? Always we should try one alone, two alone, alone we should try, then only we go for together. Can you do one alone? Yes or no? One alone you can do, yes. EC gone. Will is nothing but. So one alone we can do. Now what about two alone? In first two, both of those combined common is that and common is MA here. So two alone also okay. Answer is not both statements together, either one or two alone. Or there is an option should be each statement alone. Each statement alone is sufficient. We can find sometimes options like each statement alone is sufficient to answer. Each statement alone is sufficient to answer. Done? I believe this question is not required. Like we are already into these models. Many questions were discussed. I believe people can handle it easily. Now I think by seeing itself, you can decide the answer, it seems like. Can you say which is what might be your answer? Question is regarding poor. Okay, let's say it's like a practice for you. Is it 1 and 2, 2 and 3 all together not sufficient? Maybe I'll show the options also. I'll show the options also, then you may realize. 1 and 2, 3 alone, Either 1 or 2. Option C is there is no option called not sufficient, no option is available. In fact, see, listen, poor is there in only one, I agree. But when you compare second and third one, you can remove hygiene easy. Yes or no? Hygiene easy will be removed. Okay. If you compare 1 and 3, not will be removed. Then can we find poor? Yes. So we need all statements are required. Option C. Same model but serious. Okay, poor is what they're asking. All statements are required. This model they're asking many questions likewise, so be aware of. And this model also. Now, pair of numbers you have to interchange and you have to make it as 144. Yes, please see this. You want 144 as the result. Left side you need to change some numbers. What numbers must be interchanged in left side to make sure this is equal to 144? Pair of numbers you need to interchange to make this equation correct. What numbers must be interchanged? See, it must be A and C or ARC, not B and D. Listen, see how I am eliminating the options B and D is, listen, is this right side integer or fraction? Integer, it's not decimal value integer, right? If suppose, if I do B option, in place of 9, if I put 28, in place of 28, if I keep 9, this is not giving integer. Because 28 is not divided by 9, 56 also not divided by 9. So I cannot get integer, so option B waste. If I put 9 as 20, 28 as 9, I don't get integer value, but right side is given as a integer. Next, if I go for D, 56 is replaced with 14. Means 14 into 9 divided by 28. Is this integer value? Is this integer? What do you got? 4.5. But right side all are integers. So this is also waste. So you have to try only A and C. Among A and C, you have to try, okay, to identify. Now, if we try A, 56 in place of 28, we should replace 14. In place of 14, we should replace 28. This is 36. 36 plus 136 is 172. 172 minus 28 will give 140. 144, correct. If you interchange the pair of numbers 14 and 28, then you can find the answer. 144, right side will be true. Similarly, now they are asking next question with symbols. This is with numbers changing, right should be correct. Next one, they given an equation. What symbols must be interchanged so that the equation is correct? I hope you understand this one. Generally, it will take a lot of time, but in Infosys there is no problem. One section, in fact, we have altogether hardly 60 questions, 2 hours time is there. And in fact, especially if you come down to section wise, one section 10 questions, 35 minutes. There is one section 15 questions, 25 minutes. Time is not that fine. In fact, if time is 1 minute for question also, this is what the approach. Without doing verification, B and D can be eliminated. Not doing the entire process, we can try among A and C. If A is giving answer okay, or else C is the answer. I'm doing only one now. If A I will try, if it is giving 144 okay, or else C is my answer. I don't try C. Now 18, you have to interchange symbols, signs. Right side should be 22. What must be interchanged? Again, with common sense, B and C are eliminated. Why, sir? Right side 22 is integer, right? If suppose plus is changed as division, is 16 divided by 28? Or 12 into 16 divided by 28? No. So this is why waste, because I want integer. Right side I want integer. If I plus is changed as division, this problem will come. 16 is not divided by 28, or 12 into 16 is not divided by 28, waste. In fact, same problem here. 28 divided by 42 is not possible, but I want integer, this is waste. Now I have to try A. If A is not giving the answer, then I should go with D. In fact, D is correct if you check it out. D, 48 multiplied with 12 divide by 16 plus 28 minus 42. This is 36. 36 plus 28 will give 64. 64 minus 42 is nothing but 22. Satisfy with option D. Plus in multiplication division must be interchanged. When you have common term which is involved in both division and multiplication, first do the left side operation. A lot of people have a confusion. See, division, multiplication both have same priority. If there is one common number, like I am talking about 12 only. Let's say 48 into 12 divided by 16. 12 is involved in multiplication as well as division. Now, sir, first no, we know first division then multiplication not required. When common is involved in both, first do the left side one, then right side one. First complete that multiplication 48 into 12, then for that do the division 16. That will give same answer. Okay, so there is a lot of times people will confuse. So first I'll do division. Okay, 12 divided by 6.75. 0.75 multiplied with 48 will give integer, fine. But don't no need of that method. When both common term involved in both, division multiplication same priority actually. Addition subtraction same priority. But to make that word easy to remember, Bodhmas or Padmas, they put DM instead of MD. Right? So both same priority in fact, no worries. Now what about this one? You have to interchange the symbols as per the suggestion, then calculate the value of that. Do the calculation. Is answer 62. So 12 multiply with 5 plus 21 divide by 3 minus. So and multiplication division separately we can do separately. 60 plus 7 minus 5 which is 62. Next one you just need to put that symbols here in the expression and complete that. Yep. Solve this. Is the answer 24. Here directly you have division, then okay, we have multiplication, then we have addition, then subtraction. So we have 54 divided by 6, 9, 9 into 18, 18 plus 8, 26 minus 2, which is nothing but 24. Next. Yeah, these are essay topics which they asked. I think we already shared with you people. So learning stops when you start working. Do you agree or disagree? And you have to go for minimum 50 votes, maximum 200. Minimum 50, maximum 200. And I recommend you people to practice essay writing in one of the platform, Write and Improve. You just check that platform, writeandimprove.com. Yes, yes. Hello. You check the platform, writeandimprove.com. Cambridge given this platform, you can practice there. Writeandimprove.com. Okay, there you can do the evaluation. Evaluation also it will be done by the platform. Writeandimprove.com given by Cambridge. You can just use that platform to do essay writing practice. Go for medium or easy level. No need of advanced. There are 3 levels. Before starting practice, it will ask you. Why, sir, you are asking medium level? Why not advanced? In medium level only, this 500 to 200 range will be asked. They clearly given 500 to 200, 50 to sorry, 200 votes. So you have to go for medium level. Okay. Then these are the few things which they asked recently. Impact of movie on us. And yeah, self-motivated related impact of AI, human life on other planets, different essay topics. Every time they are changing the essay, and already mentioned you people, essay they are not evaluating in exam. They're reading that essay during your interview. Only 1 day gap hardly you will get for test and interview. Okay, so they don't evaluate during exam, but when you are entering into the physical interview will be there from Infosys. When you're entering into the cabin, by the time they'll see what you people they know who is the next candidate entering. Meanwhile, they'll just have a look regarding what essay. With that, they can understand how good your grammar is, how good your communication, everything will be evaluated. Now, what about this one? Break is given as RBK. Brief is what? So what they did here? Middle one, constant. They are swapping BR as RB, AK as A. So what is this is RB, I, F. Middle one same, remaining swapping. And your surface area is given, you need to calculate volume, approximate value. We don't get integer here. Surface area of sphere is given. You people need to calculate the volume. Here, what's the answer? Volume you need to calculate. Surface area is given. Sphere surface area is given. You need to calculate the volume. What is surface area of sphere? 4 pi r square. Volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. You try, it will be around 179.7. So we can take 180 likewise. We can calculate r from that. We can calculate r. Then you calculate 4 by 3 pi r cube. Calculate r, then you can do that. Now see the puzzle. New logic, new question. What is 15 divided by 3? 15 divided by 3? 5. What is 16 plus 4? 16 plus 4? 20. What is 14 plus 12? 14 plus 12. 24 divided by 4? 26 into 6 is 156. 20 into 5 is 100. So your answer should be 69. 10 plus 13. Here it is 18 divided by 6. 69. Right, so let's see about the next question. This one only one diagram given, we cannot decide. What about this one? Answer 31 prime numbers. They can give prime numbers normally, but they'll give like this and they call it like a puzzles. So prime numbers. Now this is very easy for you. 32 product. 4 into 5, 6 into 8, 8 into 4. This question is discussed yesterday or today. No, fine, let's see. Pseudocode, what's the output of the pseudocode? Question given recently. Sum is 0, I value you have to take from 1 to 36. Yeah, it should be like this. Sum is 0 for I equal to 1 to 6. I mod 3 not equal to 0, then sum equal to sum plus 6. What's the answer? Yeah, we have to take the numbers which is not divided by 3. From 1 to 6, that's what the logic. You have to take 1, you have to take 2, 4 and 5. This summation only. Sum is initially is to 0. We are adding the numbers which is not divided by 3. It's nothing but 12. The outline logic is this. We can do step by step, but outline logic is this. 0 plus 1, then 1 plus 2, then 3 plus 4, then for that adding 7 plus 5 and all. I'm not doing the internal logic, I'm giving you simple. Divided by 3, you don't count. Not divided by 3 only, you have to add to the sum. Now what is the output of this code? Begin, ending, all done. Set I to 6. Do print I minus 1, I equal to I minus 1, while I is not equal to 0. This is do while. Yeah, first it will be printing I minus 1 5, then decrease I value, it will be printing 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, 0, then it will check. So it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Option D. Right. And this one, okay, regarding sorting, they given actually one of the question. They given like, okay, swapping A of J, they are taking from back. J is n minus 1. From back, they are checking this. And if you just go for this pseudocode, what's the output of the following pseudocode if you verify? Yeah, ignore about that begin. I think that's not a big deal. Yeah, n value is nothing but length of A. What is the length of A? N value equal to 5. For loop is running from 0 to 3. J is nothing but n minus 1. J equal to 4. You are setting J value as 4. Then first, okay, J greater than 0, yes. Then decrease J by 1 and all fine. Now first you are comparing A of J. A of J means A of 4, last element. Is 2 less than 34? Yes, then swap. 34 will go to right side, 2 will be in the next. It is swapping. What will be after this one is 44, 14, 23, 2, 34. Next again, J decreased by 1, it will compare this one with this one. Then it will swap. It will become 2, 44, 14, 2, 23, 34. Next J decrease by 1, it will swap, it will check like this. Then checking, so if we completely do this iteration from I0, then I1, I2, I3 like that, it will put the entire numbers in ascending order. This should be the outcome. But how to print is don't give comma, as they given it is space. It should be like space 2 space 13, then is it 13? No, 14, yeah. 2, 14, then 23, 32, 44. No comma in between, it should be space. Here they given space plus. Right. And passage, I just want to show you like, okay, it's not related to my cup of tea, but I'm just showing you. They given a passage in Okay, it's similar to your intermediate level. They given a passage, they'll ask questions related to that. In intermediate, what we'll do? We'll read the question, go back to the passage. But for engineering, okay, a lot of companies, what they're asking is, what is the best title for this passage, like that. For those questions, you must and should read the passage fast and then answer. But here, this question related to this passage is like, how long does it take for the sun to emit enough energy to fulfill the Earth's energy need to 5,000 years? So 5,000 years is given clearly. I'm going for that line where that 5,000 years is available. So here they given, okay, 0.001 seconds, so I can go for that. So you can have as a source of energy, it is taking only 1/1000th of 1 second, 1/1000, it's like 0.001, it should be seconds. So it is sufficient for next 5,000 years, so that can be taken into consideration. Yes, option A. That back to question level, and we have a lot of other questions here. Now see, according to the text passage, now these type of questions you can read, analyze, then only you can answer. According to the passage, okay, which is correct regarding solar chords, according to the passage, yeah, so this can be obtained directly from the lines given in the data, but there are certain questions like this. Until unless you read the entire passage, you cannot opt the correct answer. Until unless you read the entire passage, it's not possible directly. This is also recent question given passage. 5 questions or 4 to 5 questions you can expect in verbal regarding passage. And you know, in English grammar they are giving closed test, 5 to 10 blanks, one paragraph, what to be filled in 1, 2, 3, likewise. And sir, you said, listen. Sir, you said multiple correct answers regarding pseudo-codes. There is a chance regarding quantum reasoning, chance for multiple correct answers. And in fact, in verbal also, 2 correct options. Question also given. This is one question given recently. Choose 2 options. This bracket, there is some mistake. You need to replace with what? Among these, there are 2 correct answers for your kind information. You can see this. Choose 2 options, multiple correct answers. They given a bracket. Okay, we have to look into that message given in the bracket. What can be better replaced? The bracket information can be replaced better by what? There are 2 correct answers. So you just giving a idea. Okay, so this type of questions also they're asking, you have to focus. Okay, MSQ questions also given. In fact, maybe they'll ask you antonym for some word. There are 2 options correct. Antonym for certain word, they may give 2 options correct here. Antonyms or synonyms are multiple meanings. You may have multiple correct answers also may be given. So please read the questions carefully. Is it 1 correct answer or 2 correct answers likewise? When it is multiple correct answers, box will be square box. MCQ will be circle. MSQ will be like this. In NPTEL exams, you people may have already idea regarding that. Now let me go for some other set of questions. Puzzles only. What's the answer for this question? $20. Okay, logic. Good. So 11 into 6 is 66. Okay. What is 29 plus 37? 29 plus 37. 66. Same. Product in this diagonal, addition in remaining on the diagonal. Product in one side, addition in another side. You can find it. The logic is like this. Logic is like 13 multiplied by 8. 45 plus 59 adding.